In this video I'd like to quickly go over the changes I would like to see for Heihachi in Season 4, seeing as Harada said we would be getting details soon. Here's the tweet if you haven't seen it already. Bear in mind though, these changes are just my personal opinion on what I think would make the character more fun, and I am by no means an expert at the game. I have, however, been quite vocal about my love for the character, and as it is entirely possible that Tekken 7 Season 4 may be the last incarnation of Heihachi that we ever get to see, I'd like for him to go out the best he can be. Honestly, there aren't a great deal of changes I'd recommend. I think the devs have Heihachi in a pretty good place right now. He's really defined in his identity and in his strengths and weaknesses, so the changes I'd like to see are mostly quality of life. Firstly, the biggest quality of life improvement I would like is to make Omen Thunder Godfist hit grounded more reliably. It could also use a bit more range so that it is more consistent in punishes, but I'm okay with it remaining unsafe if it gets these changes. Some wish it was more safe, like Hwoarang's Just Frame Skyrocket, but I believe there are important distinctions between the two characters that justify why these two similar moves are balanced differently. For now, I would just like for it to have a specified purpose as a high execution way of improving punishment and combo damage, because at the moment it is far too unreliable. A similar effect may be achieved simply by reducing the distance between Heihachi and the opponent when forward 1+2 and while rising 1 connect, so this is another possible solution. Also, I would like for the tracking / hitbox of forward 2 to be fixed. They've been fixing it steadily, but it would be nice if it didn't randomly hit behind Heihachi sometimes. It just feels dirty when it lands off axis. I actually think its pushback is in a good place. It's supposed to be a very threatening move, and some characters can still punish it well, but I wouldn't be adverse to slightly less pushback on block. In a similar vein, I would like for the lateral hitboxes of sidestep 2-1 to be reduced, because while it is quite unsafe, I think with its great range and vertical hitbox, and it actually being quite fast, it doesn't need the ability to catch sidesteps. It will always track slightly because of the realignment of the sidestep animation, but that should come more from good placement rather than an insane hitbox. However, I would like the ridiculous hitbox as down forward 1+2, his power crush, to be kept the same. The fact that it hits behind him makes sense with the animation as he puts both arms out, and it's always funny when it happens by accident in a match, without it being too much of a balance problem in my opinion. Some people would like for Heihachi's lows to be buffed, but I would argue that this would detract from the character overall. I think his lows are in a great place as they are, as when somebody has a good read on you and you're forced to fight tooth and nail to win rounds because of his bad lows. I feel like that is some of the most engaging and thrilling gameplay Tekken has to offer. However, if changes were to be made to his lows, I would be okay with a slight damage increase on down back 3 and the second low hit of his hell sweep to be made -11 or -12 on block, so that characters can get a while rising 4 consistently. I feel like moves that recover crouching and are -10 too often lead to weird, messy scrambles, especially online, and I would prefer a nice, clear-cut punish. Please make down back 1+2 more unsafe on block, because it is a silly move and I don't like it, and only getting a -13 punish on it is a bit ridiculous, for the fact that it sometimes goes under mids. And finally, I would like to say that I have absolutely no idea what new move they could have cooking for this character, but I hope it's cool. While Rising 3 1+2 I didn't really like at first, but the follow-up pickup with CD44 feels so good when you land it that I've grown to love the move, so I have faith we'll be pleasantly surprised in Season 4. If you have any ideas for what his new moves could be, or have any other suggestions or improvements to my changes, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to tune into the Tekken channel on Twitch for more info on Season 4, and I'll catch you later. Peace.